Welcome to my tiny little kitchen. Again, I have a neutral palette, so it will be easy to add some color and spice things up for the fall season. With a few swaps here and there, we should be good to go for a nice kitchen refresh. Let's decorate. Now, I don't actually use the oven mitts from the Dollar Tree because they're too thin. But these mitts from Amazon are much more heat resistant, and the rubber on the outside can be easily rinsed off. Remember these placemats that I didn't want to use on the dining room table? Well, you'll never guess what I did with them. That's right, valances for the kitchen window. I'll show you how I made these in the next video. Make sure you come back for that. Here's an overall look of the kitchen so far. These little curtains are just temporary until I find the time to make some cabinet doors for those openings. When you have a small space like this, storage is limited. So I decided to free up some drawer space by hanging my utensils on the wall near the stove for easy access. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. This kitchen didn't always look like this. My husband and I did a complete transformation on this kitchen a few years ago. I'll show you some pics of how it looked when we first moved in. We did all of the work ourselves, including cabinets, countertops, appliances, and the floors. We even added a double oven and a dishwasher where there was none before. It may not be perfect because by no means are we professional installers, but by doing it ourselves, we could customize it and save lots of money. To me, a house is never really finished. There's always something to DIY, and there's always something on my honey's to-do list. As you can see, this corner of the kitchen still needs a little work. Maybe I'll do a DIY art piece for this area here. I also need to get some switchblade covers for those sockets too. Since I couldn't find shiny copper curtains anywhere in the stores, I had to make them myself. New subscriber Jennifer writes, "Can you share some ideas on how to decorate above the kitchen cabinets?" Here are a few tips. You can use clear objects that will keep the space from looking visually cluttered. You could also store your cookbooks up here to keep your counters free, and also, I would consider using some sort of a wrapping paper that matches your kitchen to make the books look uniform. Another option is to store seasonal items that you are not currently using. As long as they match your decor, they will look just fine. And finally, just treat the top of your cabinets much like you would the top shelf of a bookcase, displaying decorative items in odd number groupings like 3 or 5. I hope this was helpful for you, Jennifer. Thank you for your question. Let me show you how I set up my hot drink station for the season. Be sure to come back next week for some delicious fall recipes and some tips to make life easier in the kitchen. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe, and share. I'm Steph Storm, and you'll see me next time.